what do you do with the property if you've had a lot of storm damage? All right, or maybe you've had just a mediocre amount of storm damage where it does kind of ruin the aesthetics. You can see over here we have a good bit of storm damage from the past hurricanes that we hadn't got cleaned up because realistically there's just not enough timber to come out here and do a harvest job, a salvage job for it. But you can see a lot of the root balls from our trees because the hurricanes hit shortly after we did some of our logging. You can even see some of the wind blown that they're all bent over. Now, there's two ways you can look at this. We can look at this as, oh my goodness, everything is destroyed and devastated. It's, you know, just an ugly eyesore. And you can choose to chop it up, get rid of it, help it decompose a little bit faster, maybe reutilize those logs into different things, you know, creating your own little stump fire pit out here, potentially that we could do, or chopping it up for firewood back home. But I do want to emphasize there's a lot of great benefits of just leaving these blown over trees, these blown over root balls here in the forest, just letting them stand. Now, I don't recommend this for like huge swaths of acreages because that's a lot of lost productive land for your property that I would really recommend trying to rehab back into some type of production or just really making it more manageable for you for the future. But here, you know, I just have a few trees that are down. Yeah, it's a pretty ugly eyesore, especially coming off of here that I wanted as a pollinator, you know, wildflower type of meadow situation right here. But these blown down trees are going to provide a huge amount of opportunities for different invertebrates, the bugs, as well as raptors. So raptors are going to be coming down, the bugs, the mice, all of that is going to have a huge amount of benefits by just leaving that area relatively untouched. Eventually it will decompose, provide those nutrients back to the ground, but until then it is providing a unique set of habitat benefits for species that I wouldn't naturally consider you know, in my regular operations. And so just by leaving it, I am providing a ton of different habitat benefits for those typically untalked about species, your invertebrates, perhaps your salamanders, your amphibians, because this is a wetter area again, as well as different raptor species for the trees that I did leave standing, like that one. There's different snags are going to provide a ton of benefits for raptors. There's a couple bald eagle nests out here, not particularly right here, but I've seen the bald eagles out there. For vultures, for kites, tons of different species that benefit from doing nothing for these small instances of natural disturbances. So if you have storms and it is causing an eyesore, try to look at the silver lining of what is all of that diversity now providing that's helping you reach your overall goals.